Hey guys, I just watched or listened to this podcast, and it's Sean Whalen and his wife Saxony. Sean Whalen is the guy who owns Lions Not Sheep, the company I bought all the shirts from on my last video. He's got a cool podcast with his wife, and they just talk about all kinds of everything, a lot of relationship stuff, and it's really cool. I like it. But they had one I just listened to today. It's from September, but I was going back and just listening to all these podcasts, and it was called Date Night, Doing It Right. And they talked about different things they do. So they do a date night every week. Theirs is on Wednesday, but they talked about kind of like what they do and why it's important and things like that. And it seems like every successful kind of marriage, like people are putting some sort of effort in a date night, which they should be. So they had some good bullet points. The first one they did was it's non-negotiable. So it's like every Wednesday they're doing it, whether they're like tired, pissed, whatever, and a lot of times the date night, just gets them close, puts them in a better mood no matter what's going on. They say they do that about 90% of the time. There's like sometimes they're traveling or whatever, and they move it to a different day, but it's like pretty much every Wednesday everyone knows, the kids know, everyone knows that that's their date night, that's their time, which was really cool. And second note that Sean talked about was make a plan, and it doesn't have to be extravagant. Like, you got to put some effort into it. Like, you just don't want to kind of show up to Wednesday and be like, let's go to Wendy's or whatever. Actually make a plan to do something. Doesn't have to be big. Could be just a walk. It could be, a drive. Just get dinner, whatever. But make some sort of plan. And then they also talked about looking forward to it. Get excited about it. Which is a big deal, because you want to be, it should be probably your most important, thing of the week, really. It's your spouse. But they flirt with each other all day, texting, and just talking about their date and all that, which is just cool. Kind of keeps the magic going for dating your spouse. And then another one they said is don't be connected to your work or phone. So just be present. If you're on your date and you're thinking about work the whole time, or on your phone emailing people, doing whatever, you're not involved in that date at all. You're actually just thinking about other stuff. So be intentional about it for sure. And then let's see, another one is, and they talked about it's an investment. So you're not doing this all the time, because only when you feel like doing it, or when you're happy to do it. But they do it every week, and it's an investment in their marriage, because they're doing it whether they are tired or whatever. So it's a good point, is just to make it consistent, keep making an investment. And also it's a great example for their kids. They have 5 kids, and all their kids know that Wednesday's their date night. And they made a good point, is like, you and your wife or your husband are the top of the family tree. Like, you're number one priority. Everybody else, kids are, they're under that. But the kids see that example, and it's actually a good parenting technique to see your parents go on dates, and know that they go on date nights, and know that your parents put in effort for each other. That's a good way to look at it. And then their last point was husband and wife are number one priority. Going off the same thing. And then Sean also said, if you constantly make excuses not to have date night, don't be surprised why your marriage sucks. So, and that's just like anything else. The grass is greener where you water it. If you put in effort to your marriage, you're going to reap the rewards of it. And if you don't, you're going to get no rewards from it. So I'll post these notes that I took too today on my story, just to everyone else to check them out. But I appreciate that. My love language is quality time and physical touch. So date nights are like probably top of my list. You know, quality time with Janelle, she knows is that's what gets me connected, man. That's everything. Even last night we were talking, you know, like if one of us, if I'm super connected and she's, you know, and not at the moment, like it kind of throws me off, just because I search for that quality time and connection and all that. So anytime me and Janelle get together, I love our connection. It just makes us bond and grow deeper, and you just want more of that. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys do date night, what are some things you do? Because I want to look into some more ideas. I know Sean and Saxony, they go like motorcycle rides, car rides. They'll do like a picnic somewhere, stuff like that. They ride their Polaris Razor. They'll go like out on a trail after work and just go somewhere and see the sunset, stuff like that. So I'll have to figure out some things like that to do locally. But if you guys do stuff, I'd like to know about it. So let me know what you think. See ya.